Hold on.
What?
What does that mean?
That means I'm tweaking.
Like you're with withdrawals?
Yeah, I'm like craving it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were saying.
You ever heard that term?
No, I thought wasn't there a term, or there's like an old school term when you say Jonesy or I'm Jonesy or something like that meant that you were horny or something? You know what I'm saying?
I don't. Well, I'm a white girl, so I don't know.
Well, I thought it was a white phrase. I heard it on
Oh, I'm not white then.
Oh shit. I heard it on the show Carnival, and it's set in the 1920s, I think, or maybe earlier. And the guy's like, "I'm Jonesy for you," or something like that. Anyway, let's get with the shits. Testing, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2. ¿Qué onda, way? We are the Bodega Cats.
Bad cats.
It's lit. And we don't know what the fuck we're doing, but for some reason, I feel like we should be the ones to start it. I'm here with Tits McGee. Just kidding, 50 for Peaches.
Laureezy in the hizzle.
Hey, yeah. I accidentally pressed one that said, "You got to be kidding." Watch.
You have got to be kidding.
I like that.
My fingers were like, I used 2 instead of 1. Oh!
That's what she
How are you, homie?
I'm good. It's nice to see your face.
I know, it's nice to see you. I miss you too, Holmes. What's the little heart for? I'm gonna press it. Oh, you can send. I wonder, do they show up on the recording or what?
That is a good point.
Did you see it when I sent it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came on the screen. Sorry.
I guess we'll see. No worries. Let me.
How's my face?
How is your face? It's good.
I like
homie.
your little chonka.
My what? My chonko? Oh.
Chonko. Chonkla. What's a chonkla? A sandal?
A chancla is your chancla. It's all full of tenoches. I bought this thing for tenoches, a scratcher, but it's made out of cardboard. Not cardboard. Yeah, cardboard. So that way I can replace it more often. But it makes a fucking mess, dude. And I'm like, what did I used to do? I used to have a sarape underneath. So the sarape was filthy with that shit. So now that I don't have it, it gets on my sandals because my sandal has the little holes. But anyway.
The little holes?
Like little, I don't know how to explain it. I would show you, but they are a little dirty.
I got it. That's okay.
It's like little things. It was difficult to get used to them at first because of those things, but now I'm used to them. But I think it kind of... Bless you, homie. Salud. It kind of fucked up my feet, I think. My feet used to be so soft and like a baby. And now they're like...
Like a what?
Like baby feet. Now I have
like a peach. Like what?
Dang, Laureezy.
Things. Ooh, what a day.
You know what it is. What was I gonna say to you? So what's up, homie?
Oh, doing my Catter Day Saturday.
Oh, happy Catter Day. I forgot.
Yeah.
It is Catter Day. I have my catter somewhere around here. I turned the air conditioner, and he's just so obsessed with the fucking window now with the air conditioner. And there's I have counters space there, he can jump everywhere he wants except the counters, the kitchen counters.
Oh.
And that's all he wants to do, of course, you know? Look, I pulled a Steph Curry.
Hey.
I thought it looked cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Stripes.
Tits, tits, monkey.
That's gonna be forever in our vocabulary, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. So let me see what I got going on here. What are you drinking, homie?
I made an old fashioned with Jack Daniels. Sorry.
I made
It's
an old
good.
fashioned too with actually I've been wanting to taste this. It's White Walker. It's a special edition from Game of Thrones, Johnny Walker. So
Oh.
it's called White Walker. It looks darker because salud, homie. Cling. It
Wait.
looks darker because I made an old fashioned and the cherry got it dirty. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's what she said.
But anyway, it's strong as fuck, bro. Holy shit. So I'm gonna sip
Yeah.
slow.
I was sober for 2 days. I was just,
Damn, homie.
I think I went through like a detox last night. I woke up and I was sweating like hardcore.
I'd probably have to do that. Does beer count?
No, beer and wine aren't really alcohol.
All right. Well, I would tell you I'm not gonna drink tomorrow, but I'm gonna watch The Last Dance, episode 3 and 4, the Michael Jordan documentary. And
Oh,
he's drinking a whiskey as he's talking, and it gets like I salivate. So I'll probably have an old fashioned while I watch that shit. Because I've been watching the draft, and that makes me want to drink beer.
Oh, okay. I get it.
But The Last Dance, ooh, they said it's gonna be good because the episodes are gonna be about Dennis Rodman. So you know that motherfucker's crazy. He has a documentary of his own. It's pretty good. Forgot what it's called. But anyway, it's a good
He's a
doc.
crazy cat.
He's fucking crazy. He was like ahead of time, I think, in many ways, because he was doing a lot of shit that now, I mean, now it's looked at like I feel like if kids see that stuff, they're like him in the wedding dress and all that shit, like they're just like, oh, he's just to go viral and shit. Back then we didn't even have fucking social media, so he was going viral. Someone tweeted, can you imagine if if we would have had social media back then for Dennis Rodman? Holy shit.
Oh, he
That should have
would
been
like
intense.
pour it up.
Hell yeah, bro.
Up
Yeah,
now.
that's crazy.
And the Eric Badu
Oh,
he's
dude.
doing live streaming.
And so she has a streaming service. I meant
Yeah.
to check it out because, well, you know how I feel about people stealing content, and there's all these restrictions and shit that they're doing. That's the reason why I don't like TikTok. You know that. But at least the Chinese were upfront with it. We're gonna take your shit. We're gonna have access to your text messages, everything on your phone, just to let you know. You know. At least they told us. Unlike fucking Corona. Ah, shit. Just kidding, Chinese. Don't do nothing. But anyway, what were we saying?
Oh, we're
Oh,
talking
Erica
about
Badu. The Badu box. We never
Ah.
figured out how to get the Badu pussy. Was it a candle or incense?
I
think it
know
was-
that Gwyneth Paltrow had done the candles,
Candle.
but she did perfume, right? Or was it incense? I don't remember.
It's incense or perfume, I forgot, but I want to say it's incense because remember we had the whole conversation of unisex.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh.
and then we found out that it was, then on another episode, we're like, oh, so I think it's incense, but I should
But
look it
it's
up. But
like underwear, right?
her what?
Didn't she like cut up her underwear to?
Supposed to be her pussy scent.
I wonder if that's just a bunch of boo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. Boo-hoo?
Voodoo
Well.
Badu. Well, if she did use her panties, some sort of scent had to be there, and they weren't clean. That's what she said.
Oh.
So, you know, uh, I rather smell that than Gwyneth Paltrow, even though I'm pretty sure Gwyneth Paltrow is a pretty clean person. But I'm more intrigued about Badu's box.
Ah!
Oh shit! But anyway, I wanted to tell you that other day. I don't know if you were cove drunky, which by the way, go to Urban Dictionary and like Laureezy's word, cove drunky, and mine, cove period. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Anyway.
You text me Tuesday, and I read it like Tuesday, so I wrote back Sunday.
I don't know. Yeah, I was probably in the middle of Cove Drunky.
And it was like fucking 11 or something. Not to call you out or anything.
Dang.
Oh shit. Oh, I have a disclaimer. I am wearing, what is this? The Angels or something? It's a baseball shirt or baseball. I think it's the Los Angeles Angels. I'm not a fan of them, but the reason I went to a game, I'm a Mariners fan, but I went to a game and I was wearing my Mariners jersey and it was really cold. So they were giving this as long as you signed up for the New Yorker, and they gave you a month free. So they were pretty much telling you sign up for it and cancel before the month if you don't want it, and you get a free sweatshirt. And that's what I did. So I went to the bathroom and I put it underneath because I didn't want to have it on top of my Mariner shirt. And then later I said I'll just give it away to someone. But it's so fucking comfortable. It's so cozy and soft. So I wear it at home all the time. But that's why I'm wearing this shit.
I need to get some. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I need to get some more sweatshirts, like different colors.
Me too.
Just
I have tons of sweatpants, but I want more sweatshirts too, with a hoodie.
Yeah, hoodies really is what I like them really big, just so you can be comfortable.
What she said. That's what she said.
I don't want no small thing on you.
Don't want no. What was that song? Don't want no short dick man. Or was it?
Short. I don't know if they actually say dick, but it's short.
Well, I think in the radio version they took it away.
Oh yeah, well,
Thanks.
I'm all radio version.
Oh shit, Laureezy with the short dick.
No! No!
I have a big vagina, so.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. Dude. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, I told you about the new quarter. That's a bat.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's interesting, and it's something else, but it's fucking interesting, and it looks so fucking cute. It's not like it looks vicious and shit.
Yeah. It's not carrying the. Well, humans are basically to blame for. It's not really the bats, so.
I know. It's just funny. Our new quarter has a bat. Actually, I do too.
They're not like birds, right?
No,
Like
aren't they mammals?
Yeah.
They're not birds, no. The
but
thing
they
that
don't
grosses me
remind-
out. No. Well,
Okay.
the birds don't like me, so I have that phobia. But also, they gross me out. Their little feet, their beaks, and their feathers. Ugh. And even their skin without feathers. And bats don't have that. I actually really
Okay.
like bats. I love Batman, and I love
Me too.
bats. I've been wanting to go
Cool.
to Carlsbad. I haven't been there in such a long time.
Oh my gosh, I was there when I was like a teenager.
Me too. We need to plan a trip.
road trip.
Yeah. When
After
things
the
get a little bit more calm, we should do because I don't want to be all with all the fucking plebe with the crowd over there, you know? Because when you gather to see them either at 7 in the morning or 7 at night, it can get pretty
yeah,
sardine-like.
yeah, I don't want no sardine action.
Me neither, bro. I'm keeping 6 feet apart at least until 2022, bro.
Yeah,
Until there's a
at
vaccine.
least, yeah, it probably won't come out till then.
Or maybe we could just put Clorox in our lungs or inject some sunlight into the human body.
Some Clorox chewables. Have you seen the one, the Mr. Clean, and it's a picture of Trump?
Yeah. They went, and I knew it because as soon as it happened, I paused it and went back. I was like, no, this didn't happen. I started texting my mom, and my mom's like, I'm pretty sure he didn't say that. And I'm like, okay, do you want me to send it to you? So I was thinking, I can only imagine what Twitter's gonna look like tomorrow. Sure enough, all the memes and all the shit.
And it was quick.
Hell yeah.
But everything he says is a meme because he's so. Just let the experts talk.
Yeah, he's and then I think it was during the same one that he told a reporter off, but we didn't hear that because the Clorox situation was much more interesting and weird. But what did he say to her? Besides calling her nasty, and he didn't say nasty. He said
she was from NPR.
But it wasn't that one time when they got that argument. It was that one time, and it was recently. And you know what's funny? The following day, I guess it was Friday, he went, did the debrief, then the Devil Pence did his, and they booked it, bro. He didn't even stay. Usually he loves doing that whole fucking, what's it called? Reality TV type of shit. And this time he was like, nope, I don't want those questions. I'm sure he didn't know how to answer them first, but now he says he was sarcastic. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He was dead serious. And then he looks at the doctor. I guess you're gonna look into that? Tremendously. China.
It'll be great. China.
Oh, Lordy. So they were saying,
idiot.
like, I guess remember the idiot teenagers that were doing the Tide Pod challenge?
Yes.
They must be Trump supporters.
They have Tide Pods locked up now because of that.
I know. Now people are going to be like, see, we were right. Go ahead and ingest the Tide Pod and it'll cure all viruses.
I didn't get corona.
Because I did the Tide Pod. Oh, shit. I had a stroke, but I didn't get corona.
Causes hypoxia or something. Bleach is poisonous. You might not die.
One time.
Anyways.
I'm not used to. I'm not used to. It's not really a segue, I guess, but I'm not used to cleaning floors. That's not my thing. And I was just obligated because I was on my own, and I almost died, bro, because I didn't know that you only use a little bit of Clorox. So I used pretty much like mostly Clorox. I was like, I was about to faint, and I was like, I better stop. So I stopped and I opened the windows and shit. I think I took a nap. Surprised I woke up, but.
Oh my God.
Then I tell my mom and she's pissed. She's like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't clean. Not like them. So, and floors is my least favorite thing to do, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Floors are hard. I use Pine Sol. Not the original. Like, I have this really cool lemon scent. But,
Fabuloso.
Yeah. I don't like the smell of Fabuloso. I don't know.
I don't use it. I'm just kidding. I actually use what's that? Like those Swiffer pads?
Oh
Because I
yeah,
don't
the
want to deal
Swift.
with the whole making the solution and all that shit. I got traumatized.
We don't want you to get traumatized.
I recently started using Clorox because I ran out of hacks
Ah,
and I haven't been able to find it. So I'm gonna have to go to the fucking store, bro, because I'm down to six. Well, the one that's on TP and then five more. So I don't think I'm thinking that I've been wanting to calculate how much like how long it lasts, but I always forget. So let me write it down. I put a brand new one today.
you know
TP.
what? I
What?
ordered some in, I think it was March, and I got it, and then I realized that I had some in my closet that I didn't know. I have like 336 packs of toilet paper
Damn! Holy shit, bro.
because I forget. I put it in my closet because I was cleaning because it's a big roll. Like it's the big kind,
Yeah.
the Angel Soft, like
Oh,
2 is almost as much as
three
4
ply.
or whatever. Yeah. So so I put it away and I forgot about it, and I was like, oh, I better get some toilet paper. And so yeah, I have a lot of toilet paper. If you want to borrow some, if you can't find any,
But where did you
I'll
order it from?
from Boxed.
I need to get into that shit. Let me write that down too. Is it Boxed?
Uh-huh. It's a little
Okay.
like light blue icon.
And do they charge more or what's the deal?
Well, I think it's like over, if you have over $50 of items, it's free delivery.
Well, I mean, if you buy all the shit you need.
Yeah, I buy seasonings like the big bulk, like garlic and uh, onion powder, like because I'm a cook, and they have food like snacks and beverages. They have wine and beer. No, not beer. Wine in a can,
Oh, yeah, you were saying that shit. I
and they
just
have
got my delivery from Sheehan. She, ooh, I don't want to butcher their names. From that winery I told you I went last year, and I order it like, let's say I order it on a Monday and I got it on Wednesday, so it was super cool. Let me
yeah,
see.
boxes like well, normally it takes 2 days, but because of just the COVID-19, it takes about 3.
Oh,
I
that's
just
not
ordered
bad.
I ordered spaghetti sauce, like in 3 cans, and um, beef sticks for snacks, and
Mm.
those chips, like chips, all kinds of snacks. Plus, cleaning products. I have this really cool soap that they, um, for your bathroom. But anyways, it's yeah,
I need me to
maybe
get on that.
it's a little bit more, but you like save by getting bulk, and you don't have to pay for a membership like Costco or Sam's. 'Cause that's like $40, 40, or it's probably more now.
I think one's 35 and the other one's more. I think Sam's
Yeah,
is 45 or something. But I mean, I don't want to go anywhere, bro. I get
I
anxiety because
don't.
the people without the masks and shit.
I just go to the store to get like produce and um, liquor and um, like meat. But
The
other than that,
the
I'm
only
in
thing
and
that
out. So
yeah, the only thing that if I get on that, the only thing that I would need would be can you get milk on that thing?
not
Because you can't
fresh milk.
deliver. Yeah, you can't. See, so it would have, and I drink almond milk, so it would be the
Oh,
milk.
they would probably do. They have almond milk, and they have like non-dairy creamer and stuff like that.
Because then otherwise it would just be my beer. Because I'm too cheap to get beer from the breweries. Because a six pack would cost me what I pay for an 18 pack.
Yeah.
And I can drink beer. So because it's not alcohol, you know.
I like a box of wine because it lasts me for a while.
Yeah, and so with that, Sheehan, I think it's pronounced winery. They give you 20% off if you're a member, and membership is free. But I think that right
Huh?
now they're giving the percentage to everybody, because I was waiting to get a member number, and they sent me an email, and just in case you didn't get this, and it was the same code, and they did give me 20% of the order.
Oh
So
wow.
I got three, and I haven't opened them. I'm not really like a wine person, but once in a while I'll do feel like, drinking a glass, and also for the ladies.
Ah, impress. You gotta impress your woman.
What'd you say?
You gotta impress the woman.
Hey,
Women's.
yeah.
The women's.
The women's, the woman.
The womanly.
But
Oh,
um,
like your ranch.
like the ranch, you gotta have ranch, you gotta have wine for the ladies, and vodka. But you gotta have stuff to make vodka drinks, because they don't drink it straight up like I would.
Some orange juice or
Yeah. What else I mean, I like Bloody Marys, but a lot of
oh
people,
yeah.
that's not like a drink that they just want any day, or any time of the day, you know?
I like Bloody Marys any time of the day. But I
Shit.
like them on Sunday in the morning.
I like it
Like a
any day in the morning.
and mimosa.
Ooh, yeah. Mimosas and Bloody Mary any day in the morning. I
I
like it.
should have got some mimosa for tomorrow. Just
You
because,
know,
it's Sunday. The
you know,
25th
that's true. And
of April. It's
of
the
April.
25th April. Or April. Yeah, it sounds
April.
better April.
Yeah,
April.
April sounds. Well, I like April, but April is cool too. I just heard
Well, you
like a
can't
weird
say that.
sound. Let me look at my cameras. Hold on. I heard this like a bang. She bang. She bang.
She
Just kidding.
bangs. Are you banging?
I wish.
Oh, we need to make up a word for cove no sex or something like that.
Cove dryness.
Cove no sexy
Because
time.
cove dryness would just be for women, I guess, no?
Yeah,
Mm, and you know
because
the man,
men
they get super hurt.
they get lubrication. They just use lotion or something.
Or their spit.
Ah, but is Pornhub still free?
I think so. I never did it because they already have free stuff, and I don't need the whole movie. I just need a few minutes.
Okay,
But
you're one of
you have
those.
to
Just
you had to register. Yeah, I mean, I have things to do, bro. I can't
yeah,
just be late.
I never paid. I've never paid for it. I like do weird stuff like the animation, like the cartoon,
I
like
love that shit.
Bart Simpson, and yeah,
I like the anime too, because I don't know what the deal is with Asian women. I don't know if they do it on purpose,
they're
but
like,
they make that sound. Sometimes it annoys me, because I'm like, are you liking it, or are they hurting you?
yes, oh my god,
And the live ones too, not just the cartoons. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
that
And then
that
and then they're little tiny short shorts, and I'm
yeah,
like, he can't be fucking hurting you, bro. Like, what's going on?
and they're like tiny, tiny, and they like huge. Have you ever seen an Asian with that big of boobs? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
In
I
real
know.
life, unless they have a
I
boob
don't
job,
think
so.
so. Unless they were fake. Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
Because Asian women are typically,
Petite.
yeah. And
She.
that reminds me, I
Hold on.
have this. Gracie, go make me another drink. She ignored me.
She gonna learn today.
Gracie, chop chop. She doesn't hear me. Oh, so I wanted to talk about sexism.
Okay.
No, well, we were talking about Lizzo and the Diddy thing. And did you see that post of her on Instagram?
Mm, the one where she's staring at her ass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Oh
did
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
That was kind of like a
Her
diss
response?
yeah, like, this is what you're missing, P. Diddy. Because
Oh,
I'm
for real?
beautiful. Look, yeah, I
I liked
think.
it because I think
Well,
the caption said something about find an area of your body that you least, or an area of your booty that you least like, and love it today, or something like that.
or maybe it wasn't a response. Maybe it was just like, I'm
But
gonna
that was
love
cute.
myself. I don't care what P. Diddy says, and you know, maybe she's
And
just ignoring it. You know,
yeah, I think she was embarrassed.
yeah.
Like he
Well,
embarrassed her.
I think so, because I'm still like, that's fucked up. But
You're
anyways,
still upset about it?
yes. And then I was talking about, um, well, you have BBW,
Oh
and
yeah.
then
Big beautiful women. Big
yeah,
beautiful women.
and then you have, well, and I was, you know, putting, white women, but if you just say big, like you said, big beautiful women, you don't have to say, like, you know, put a race to it. But then
True.
I was thinking, have you ever seen a big Asian woman?
Huh.
So
Yes. Well, how big?
it's kind of, I don't know, like Lizzo.
Hmm. That's a good question. I've seen them thick and big bone, but not quite Lizzo. But how tall
Okay.
is Lizzo? Let me look it up. Keep telling me though.
Um, but I was just, yeah, I think you're right. BBW could apply to any woman.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be BBBW for black,
Yeah.
BBWW for white, and so on. But Lizzo's 5'10". She's a big girl.
Oh, dang.
How tall are you? You're
That's,
like 5'7"?
yeah.
Yeah, she's tall. Holy shit. That's cool.
Wow, I
That's
didn't know
probably
she
why
was
she's so
5'10".
big bone too.
Yeah.
The big girl.
Um, but that's all I had. I was just, I'm still hung up. I mean, I think there's, men are in power till we get like a woman president. I don't, and I don't even know if that will change. But
Yeah, I don't know because there's
this,
countries where there's women president and they're still. I think I'll tell you, and I think I don't know if I've told you this theory, but I've had this theory or this saying for like forever. Um, if women had half of the confidence that I have, we would be somewhere else. And I told you I don't say that to say like, oh, I think I'm hot or anything like that. I don't. I'm very confident. I think I blame my mother. She every day of my life she's told me that I'm beautiful and amazing. And but I think when I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm thinking my theory is that this is what men do. I look at the good parts. I don't focus and dwell on my imperfections, which I have. Everybody has insecurities and things that they don't like about themselves. But for example, I focus on my hair, my eyebrows, my shoulders I like. So I look at that and I look in the mirror most of the time. Of course, when I have my cold period. But most of the time I look at myself and I'm like, it's not that bad. So
as I'm
I think
getting
you lack
older too,
confidence.
yeah, as I'm getting older, I do have a lot more confidence. But my mom, she wasn't like a material, like, you have to be pretty or whatever, but she's like, you have to be strong, and be smart, not necessarily pretty, because your looks are gonna
Fade.
fade. So you get skills and be smart, and she's like, you're a beautiful girl, and but she didn't like focus on that, but she's like, you're very smart and creative, and she always said stuff like that. So props to my mom in heaven.
Hell yeah.
Bless her.
Oh. Well, my mom too, and I remember when, I've always felt like I've never been as good as my brother at anything. So, well, dancing, but he can't dance.
That's true. He's like, hey
One,
there.
two, in his head. 1, 2, 1, 2. He loosens it up. He loses. Does your mom lose? He loosens up more now, but back then he was super stiff. But when I don't know if I should tell this story, but I was giving a speech, let me just say, and I was like, how am I gonna give a speech about him? He's perfect to me, and I'm gonna start crying. So it was actually a pretty amazing speech that I wrote. You were there, and
Yeah,
so I
remember.
said that I can never be like him because, and I just said all these things about him being amazing and how, and then my mom shouts out, "You're perfect too." And I'm like, oh.
Aww, I remember that.
Yeah,
Aww.
remember? That was super cool and super sweet and a great compliment coming from her because I was talking about, him deeper than his looks, obviously, who he is as a person and the stuff, his mind and his creativity and his talents and all that shit.
I've been meaning to tell you that. I don't know if he'll hear this, but I've always had like a girl crush on your brother. Like, I probably not like romantic, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's just a cool cat.
He's just a cool cat, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's fucking cool. So
I get nervous sometimes, and I'm like, I brought my own water, my own water bottle. Can I get an ice cube out of your kitchen?
Oh, when we went for the Super Bowl, huh? We went to his house for the Super Bowl. Yeah,
He's
that's
like, Laureezy, your family, you can have whatever is in my house. I'm like, oh, I was gonna cry. Anyways,
he's pretty
sorry.
amazing.
You can edit that. But,
I mean, I don't have to. If you don't mind, I can leave it.
I don't.
It's not
love
bad,
you. I
I
love you guys. I love your family.
Oh,
Anyways,
we love you, homie. You're considered family. It's true.
well, I consider you my really close family.
You're my sister from another mister.
Yeah, Blade used to say
It's okay.
my husband used to say my brother from another mother
Hey.
with his homies. Oh,
I
I
didn't want to
wanted
say
to talk.
mother because it didn't rhyme.
Right. I wanted to talk about. Can we
Hold on.
segue? Megan Thee Stallion.
Ooh, this stallion. I love her posts, bro. They give me life.
Well, you told me about her shorts, her Halloween.
The movies, the little movies.
Yeah.
Was it Halloween or something like that?
Halloween or something.
Something about hoes.
Yeah.
Where she's
in
Megan
the
Megan the Stallion P.I. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Every time she says that, I just think that's cool.
Yeah, she's fucking ill.
And then
She's
the
a big girl
boys.
too. Like she's fucking tall as shit.
Yeah, she's like.
And she was thicker.
Amazing.
But she lost some weight. I think she's been working out a lot. Probably because people were talking shit. Because she used to have a little pancita. I thought she looked great.
Yeah, I mean, and I just lost my train of thought.
The Halloween, the PI.
Oh, I love that. I hope she comes out with like a full, like even like Netflix or something.
Well, she's working before that came out. I heard on the news that she was gonna that it's her dream to make a horror film. So I don't
Oh,
know if it
cool.
will be funny like this or it would actually be a horror film. But sometimes horror films have a lot of comedy in them in a weird like
Yeah.
way, you know? So that shit's gonna be cool. You know who else is working on a horror film? A rapper. Who was it? A guy. Damn, it's not Pharrell, but someone like that is working on a horror film, which is cool. Like that's I'm into that shit, you know?
Well, I saw her on Jimmy Fallon, and she
The
was
Stallion?
talking about, yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. She was talking about Janet Jackson did the Savage Challenge on TikTok, I guess. But everyone's doing the Savage Challenge on TikTok.
I like
I think it's cool.
and they're doing it on other places too, right? Not just TikTok,
Yeah,
like
on
Instagram and
YouTube.
shit like that.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah, I like that one. Did she come up with the dance or who came up with it? I don't know. But
I think her and her girls started it, and I think it just took off.
I like the part when they do like this on the booty. That's my favorite part. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Hot girl summer. Sorry.
And I don't know if this one's gonna pick up, but I sent it to you, the French Montana one. I think it's like a catchy one, you know?
Oh yeah, I like it.
We'll see if that one picks up too, but
It's way better in the Tootsie slide.
oh God, that shit was hideous. That's garbage. That's fucking trash. I don't even know why he did that. Why create a fucking TikTok anthem? Like, you're thirsty. Fucking Drake is thirsty, bro. Ugh.
Yeah, he's trying too hard. Like the beaver
Way hard.
the beaver when he had
Yeah.
the mustache. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, I'm not into that. And now I guess he is breaking records and all this shit. Of course, it's fucking Drake. He can put out garbage track and people are still gonna listen and garbage dance moves and people are still gonna do him and make him better
I
and
know,
make him look better.
but I think his his what's the word? Co-work his peeps. I think he's losing like street cred from, the homies.
Well, he's surrounded by yes men, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I'm always gonna love Drake, but I just think he's kind of selling out.
Oh, for sure, he has. And I
Yeah.
read or heard somewhere that his bed costs like almost $500,000. I'm like, what does it do? And are they talking about the mattress or are they talking about the whole bed? Because I think they were talking about the mattress. What does a mattress
Wow.
do, bro?
Wow.
I kind of want to lay there.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
I'm sure a lot of women want that.
I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of bed
I was going to ask you if you found him attractive.
unless he wanted to do it on the floor.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Drake? Probably has nice floors.
Yeah, they're probably marble and shit.
Yeah. It might be a little cold. I don't know if you get
I
rug
bet
burns.
you. I bet you they have heater.
Oh, radiant heat.
His
From the
fucking
marble.
his toilet plays Tupac when you go take a shit or pee. Do you think that his floors are not heated? It's true.
Yeah. That's all I
Well,
had. I mean,
let me get I had a couple questions. My first question is, this was on ESPN. Would you rather have for the rest of your life onion breath or Cheeto fingers
wow.
for the rest of your life?
Laureezy is thinking. Isaiah Thomas.
Onion breath? Onion breath isn't that bad.
Well, I thought that too because my answer is Cheeto fingers because I call them Mexican fingers because I eat chips with hot sauce and lime juice
Yeah.
and English sauce and Maggi sauce and all that shit that I put on my chips. So I always have them anyway. But then I thought it's just regular Cheetos, so it'd be like the orange, you know, cheesy,
So what if? Yeah.
right? So I
Oh.
would use this hand, I guess, for my Cheeto. Like if they let me if they let me choose hands, I definitely choose Cheeto fingers. But I thought about that too, what you said, like onion bread's not that bad. I made salsa yesterday and I went a little bit overboard with the onion and I ate some last night and I was drinking. ¿Qué pasó? When when I made myself dirty martinis with, oh, shout out to Safe House. I stopped by to get some Teller vodka, Hatch green chili infused Teller vodka.
Lucky.
And then I'm making it in my ratchet, like in a ratchet way with wine glasses because I don't have martini glasses because I've never had to make them myself. You know, we always go to Safe House or I always buy them. You know, before Safe House, I bought them other places, but after Safe House, that's all. You know, I'm loyal. But so I was drinking my dirty martinis, watching the draft, and I went and got some of my salsa, and I passed out on the couch. So then later I went to bed, and when I woke up, bro, my breath was horrible, like, ugh, horrible. So I definitely do not want onion breath. I prefer the Cheeto fingers, for sure. Plus, how you make out and shit like that if someone's like not into onions?
That is a tough one.
You have two hands, you have one mouth.
Yeah, I guess in my situation, I wouldn't care about Cheeto fingers.
You
I'd
could just
be
be like,
licking them.
do what you want to me. My Cheeto fingers are in the air. Oh, I didn't even think about that. What if they mean all of your fingers? Yeesh.
Ooh. You
I
can
guess I
wear
can wear.
gloves.
I was just about to say that. You can't wear. Remember Jason Deli guy? Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
we were at this place and um, the elevator opened up and Laureezy and I were, God damn, how many feet do you think we were? Like 20?
Four. It was a little bit closer, I think.
Like
Maybe
10 feet?
10. Yeah.
I think it was far, but maybe 10 feet. The elevator opens and this guy, delivery guy, walks in and god damn, the worst fucking breath I've ever smelled in my life. And we
I
weren't
was like,
even close to him.
I was gagging.
It was, and then it stayed in the fucking elevator, remember?
I know, it was in my nostrils. Like, dude, did you catch his breath? And
That
they're like,
was,
yeah.
how does he not smell it, bro?
I was like, dude, you need some Tic Tacs or gum. Here. Especially if you're like around customers. So,
And
can you
dude,
imagine how many other people you offended that day?
and there's one thing, like for example, if you're homeless or whatever, and you don't have if you can't shower, but dude, if you can buy toothpaste and brush your fucking teeth, you can there's so many things you can use. The in I don't know if it was the Indians or in Mexico back in the day, they used like they would burn like the tortilla and like the black part, use that, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's so many ways to clean your fucking mouth, bro. Like, god damn it, bro. Like,
Just a wash rag and,
I wonder if he
or
had a condition.
like chronic halitosis.
Someone told me one time there was a show about one of those things where like they sue people and and they show you like the case or whatever. And he had it was in Spanish, but the lady called it the dead cat disease. It's not the name. It's called something like Chong disease or something like that. And it's like this, you get a really nasty smell that comes out of your mouth and your genitals, and no matter what you do, it's there. And
Oh
it's not,
wow.
you can't treat it. And the majority women have it but in the case, it was a man. And it was an interesting case because he met this woman and he paid her to, it was one of those things kind of like fans only, where you pay online to see someone. And then he fell in love with her and they started like having a like more of a relationship. So the dude's like, I'm in love with you, I want to marry you, blah blah blah. So the woman's like, I gotta tell you, be honest with you, I'm transgender, so I still have, whatever, his dick and everything. And the guy stopped talking to her. So then he came back and he's like, I don't care. I'm in love with you and I'm okay with it. So she sold all her shit. I think she lived in Miami and she sold all her shit and moved to New York with homeboy. I don't know why she didn't meet him before fucking selling all her shit. But she says she gets to the airport and they get together and they hug and he had really stinky breath. And but she said it was like a different type of smell. So then they get to the hotel and she showers as a hint, like you should shower too. And she says that he did, and he was under the covers. So she says when she pulled the covers up, this scent, like just it was disgusting. She said it was unbearable. So he explained that and he was a virgin. So he explained that he's had that disease and it's uncurable. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
That's
so
terrible.
she was trying to get money because she sold all her shit and she had sent him money too because they were gonna live together. So the judge was like wasn't buying it, and she goes, I brought you a pair of his underwear just so you can smell him. And she brought it in like 3 Ziploc bags, and then they had the evidence bag, and a
Oh my
box.
god.
And when the judge opened the box, bro, it was still 4 bags. She closed it and she was like, no, I get it. I get it. You're right. You're right. And she's like, and I'm not in love with you, so I smell it and I don't care. Because she was like, isn't love, like, whatever. And so I looked it up because my friend that told me about this was like obsessed with the case. And we found out together that it was like a condition that. So
Wow.
now I'm thinking, what if homeboy had this condition?
Well, I know sometimes in your intestines you have a bacteria that causes bad breath, not just necessarily. And if you don't floss or get rid of the bacteria between your teeth, that
Floss is
causes.
important.
But I think chronic halitosis is like part of like the gut, like bacteria in the gut. So do you take a probiotic or something?
That's
Make your
intense, bro.
gut. Yeah. Anyways,
You
I don't know.
gotta clean him from the inside with Clorox or something.
Right. Oh no. I bet there's
Disinfect
gonna
your
be
body.
people. There's gonna be people that are gonna try that.
There was a lot of politicians that were tweeting like, people are gonna die because of this, because they're gonna take it as what he
I
says is law.
know Lysol put out a disclaimer.
Yeah, because that's gonna suck, bro. But anyway, I had one more question for you.
Good, because I'm dry.
Oh, you want to go get a drink?
No, it's okay.
You want to finish? So what is a thing that after this situation that you used to do that you won't do again? You know what I mean? Because we talked about what is it that you want to do as soon as this is over, and we talked about
Oh,
going to safe house. But what's a thing that you're gonna give up that you're like, I don't really need that shit, And I don't have an answer. I just thought it was a cool question.
um, probably be something associated with um. I probably wouldn't go anywhere without hand sanitizer.
Hey,
Like,
that's a good one.
yeah,
That's true.
or I I used it like if I was going to where I knew someone was sick, like a cold or whatever. I'd make sure I wash my hands and sanitize. But
That's a good one because I'm always touching my face, and now I'm gonna be more
yeah,
careful
I
with.
just touched my face right now.
But I'm sure you washed your hands. Well, I hope so.
Yeah, when I
Got
got
home.
back.
Because all the surfaces that we touch, and then I get in my car, and I'm always in meetings touching my face. I notice now. So, but you know what I was thinking now when you were answering? I think the thing that I'm not gonna be afraid to say no to going somewhere I don't want to go to. Because people say I diss a lot. It's because I don't want to say no, and I say yes, and then I don't show up. So now, if I don't want to do it, I'm just gonna say nah.
That's a
I don't
good
give a
one
shit.
because yeah, I think I'm like that too. So
I mean, why not? I'm like, I don't feel like it now. I was fine at home for months. I'll be fine for a day.
yeah.
But anyway, that's all I had, bro. Yeah, that's some good stuff. We're at 56. So you want to close it, or you have anything else, homie?
Um, just I think more and more every day. I think my motto: let your hustle be louder than your mouth. People say a lot of shit, but that doesn't. Actions speak louder than words. I mean,
Hell yeah,
so
bro.
like our president, like he just talks and talks, but he doesn't say anything.
Yeah. And then
no,
behind the scenes, when stuff he has done is, like you said, like actions speak louder than words.
so yeah.
That's true, homie. That is true. That's a good one. Well, anybody that knows me knows I'm always late. And anybody that knows me and loves me knows I will always be late. And this has been episode 20 of the Bodega Cast.
20.
Woo,
Heck
woo, ooh,
yeah.
ooh.
Uh,
It's
uh, uh,
lit.
the
And I don't know if you guys
Bodega
noticed that
Cats.
we changed we're using a different version of our theme song that is a little bit more lit. So
I likes.
I likes it a lot. So I am 54 Peaches,
Laureezy.
and we will be back next week, you guys. You guys.
You guys.
Cute.